Hello, Dragon Mage. You're like the only watcher here. Appreciate your long time what's that word? Support, patronage. Being here since our starting days, I think. Honestly, don't know where you came from, but yeah, it felt like you've been there since the beginning. We will be coming. We were discussing about flow maps, Overwatch, and Mom's birthday. Very integral to the plot of SAOT7.
Yep.
But yeah, it seems like the players have rolled. HimiG24 rolling 3. And Qumm rolling 76. Soldier 76.
6-7.
6-7. Bro, when Frost Wizard wrote 67% ag on the
Oh, yeah,
on the screen, I couldn't, bro. I was losing it. Like I had to mute my mic and just dip, bro. But yeah, our last match of today. Still in the finals. Obviously, earlier today we saw Majestic Orca play against Zexblue, and I believe that match went 3-7, yeah, in favor of Fourth Wall. Yo, that's a strong 5-point finish towards the end there. But yeah, Qumm, HimiG, obviously Seed 1 versus Seed 3. These players would have almost qualified for Legends. You know, these are the almost top of the barrel.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen both of these players for quite some time. I think hasn't Qumm qualified in Legends before in previous SAOTs?
Oh, 100%. Multiple times, actually. I mean, he was one of our 5WC players from last year, 2025, 2024. I'm not too sure. Definitely has what it takes to be in Div 1, be a Div 1 champion. In fact, this is the winner's bracket game. None of these players have tasted defeat just yet. So yeah. HimiG will go for the first no more 3 ban, no more romantic seaside. I just want to see pick order. Qumm picking first. Yeah, HimiG obviously still 6-digit, I think. No.
Yes, I believe so, actually.
Yeah, definitely. His first introduction to SAOT, I believe, was the ACGL monthly tournaments. So definitely a player with experience as well, but not quite the 1v1-ness of SAOT. But certainly making a lot of progress in the winners bracket so far. Been there watching and cheering on the players as we cast, as we commentate. Oh, whoopsie. Bans are already in. No More 2 and HD2 are out, followed by a DT3 ban from HimiG. Qumm will be picking first. Never consider if someone will ban a No More 3. Yeah, it's an old fable or old saying that goes, if you ban a no mod, you are throwing. Back when people were mediocre at the game or bad. The concept is that no mod maps are the easiest in the pool, you know. If you ban that, you're basically shooting yourself in the feet. But obviously we see it's no longer like that anymore. Some of the No More 2s and No More 3s get very tricky, and No More 1 raw aim often avoided, as well as the tech, the speed. But this one, you know, starting off with tech, No More 4. Hello everyone. Can't it hit thesis? Oh my god, I can't reach your name. Can't I this thesis? Hello. Welcome, HimiG supporter. Bro, I'm so bad at reading names when there are no spaces. But let's see. This is our tank. We saw it earlier today on the game Lex versus Mike Jason netting a pretty good score. But now better seeded player, better suited for high AR. Let's see. Ooh, HimiG entering with some few mistakes, such as that last miss on the stream. But Qumm also giving up a small leeway in this first early starter spam section. Not quite the devious cake yet. Still 6% AC advantage for Qumm, winning by 13,000 score. And yeah, just some filler section. Ooh, wait, Qumm actually breaking on the kick slider. HimiG now with 230 combo. 6%, 7% less accuracy though. Will prove to be difficult if he wants to turn the score line over into some more free combo, lower intensity sections. Qumm. Doubles looking good. Accuracy still climbing back to the A rank realm now. Still maintaining the not quite anymore after that miss. Detrimental miss. HimiG now comboing with 450 combo, 85% C rank AC. But look at that slider control. Hold up. He is aiming head to tail. It's just the timing of the hits are not quite fabulous. Oh, Himi finally finds a miss, but Qumm unable to match in the combo domain. Accuracy keeping him still tucked relatively close to HimiG, but other than that, with 1/3 of the map left, I don't think Qumm can have what it takes to bring this one back. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Yeah, but like going into the last side of the map now, a huge accuracy advantage on the side of Qumm, and yeah, he does have a huge combo advantage now, around 230 combo going into this ending, and that score is going to fly away onto the side of Qumm. Himi, he's trying what he can. His accuracy kind of still stabilized at around 85%, finding a big combo reset, and I think that might be it. If Qumm continues to hold on into this ending, hits the stream, and Himi does not, that is just going to give a massive score lead to the side of Qumm. 500 combo still going strong, 80k score. HimiG finding another combo reset down and 1.5% accuracy. Yeah, a very dominant second half of this map from Qumm, continuing to combo throughout that entire section of the map, and now basically free combo until the ending. Very clean combo into the ending. 300k score, 700 combo, 2.5% accuracy on Qumm. Nice score NT from Himi, but not quite enough.
Well, for a second, I really thought Qumm mispicked, because he was breaking so often in the first half of the map, where we just see 750 combo to close it out. Late combo advantage, rolling the score lead to 348,000. Almost doubling HimiG's score. And HimiG did a fantastic job hitting the beginning section, hitting the slider spams especially. 560 combo till that div spike. 17 misses overall though. Not quite the accuracy, not quite the tapping player just yet. First point comfortably goes to Qumm. Good first pick. And now Fremont too.
Interesting pick, but I also think that Himi does, kind of like this kind of pick. I think, at least comparatively to Qumm, he's more, mod oriented, but we've seen quite a lot of really good modded scores. Himi, in his past matches, like for example, his DP is really good. We saw him get extremely high scores in his last match against Lex, I believe, FCing DT3. No, 1. He FC DT1 against Lex.
Yeah.
Definitely
able to hit some hard jumps, hit some hard patterns. have the consistency to back it up as well. But you know, free mod 2. I wonder what mods the players will go. I'm seeing, maybe a double HD, but I don't know. I can't remember exactly how well the players fare on HD. But this is not the HD favored. Ooh, Circom on the hard rock route. Only HimiG on HD. CS 3.9. You apply hard rock. CS 3. AR 9.2 if you play with HD only. Still a very playable preference pick. Tapping intensive, 200 BPM. Little bit of a linear as well sprinkled in. And here, the first break comes from Sir Qumm, hitting late on that 200 BPM burst. HimiG now 98% FC. Looking very clean, very good.
And Sir Qumm struggling to hold on to that accuracy a bit, you know, kind of to be expected, but at the same time, this map isn't terribly high OD. It's not exactly, you know, an anti-mod. And, you know, OD8 trying to hold on, but breaking on those linear aim patterns. HimiG still holding fine, dropping combo, getting a 50 on a slider, an S rank 97.8 currently. I mean, Sir Qumm 88% accuracy, down 10%, and a huge score deficit compared to HimiG. But he's already over double his score of 250k at the halfway point. This is a really good score from Himi, dropping quite a lot of accuracy, but at the break you can see that score advantage holding on. If he can continue to press his advantage, both players are almost even, slightly in favor of Himi. Both players hit the stream, but dropping a lot of hundreds. Himi finding a break, but immediately critted by Sir Qumm. And I think this might be it going into the ending. I don't know if there's enough map left for Sir Qumm to continue holding on and bringing it back. Both players combo resetting, dropping a lot of accuracy. Sir Qumm, I mean, HimiG from before the break down from 98 down to 92, and Sir Qumm from 88 to 85. Both players are trading breaks back and forth into the ending. Not enough time, not enough combo. 300k would be hidden on the free mod 2. Secure HimiG his first pick in the match.
Yeah, another one-sided domination. HimiG showing us why he decides free mod 2 will be his first pick. And honestly, a great choice. Other than the accuracy drops right towards the end, but you know, given the diff spike, very stable, very powerful score, 332,000. Sir Qumm obviously choking accuracy right off the bat. Little bit of I don't know. Like, can Sir Qumm read AR10? I feel like he must be able to. I don't know why. Like I was expecting slightly closer scoreline. And it shouldn't be that difficult of a map with Hard Rock as well, considering it's CS. But hey, 166. We will take it. Placing both players on 1-0.
To the next picks, quite a lot of maps open. Sir Qumm has quite a lot of options for what he could decide to go with. If he decides to go a bit more with the control pick, you know, could potentially gamble on that. Nomad 1 would try and press his luck with the DTs. DT2 still open.
Whoa.
Actually not sure how either of these players play against high BPM, but we'll not be seeing it now. Sir Qumm picking into Hard Rock 2. Himi a little bit upset by the looks of it, but you know, it's not your normal Hard Rock 2. A lot of slider aim involved. Himi, one map he didn't practice. Let's see how this map goes.
Yeah. Again, Hard Rock. I was questioning if Sir Qumm can read AR10. I feel like he definitely could, but maybe not quite the AR10 finger control of AR10 tapping of AR10 burst, because his accuracy was very low. But let's check out his precision consistency here at a 120 BPM. You know, you kind of have to. You can single tap this. There aren't a lot of triples. More just doubles but you would definitely chuck away so much ag if you wish to go down that path. This map was actually recommended in the semi-finals pool, but obviously I gave it a play, and yeah, a little bit too overcooked for that skill range. It's not just the star rating, it's not just the CS, you have to analyze the rhythm, the structure, and the BPM, the way it plays. The moment you overload a, generic Hard Rock 2 without, it becomes so much harder. Here we go. TX 6.5, AR10, OD10, minute 49. Strongly favoring Sir Qumm here, seeing HimiG win HD on Fremont 2 here as well. But we are in the winners bracket for a reason. Accuracy looking very good for HimiG right off the gate, 95%. Sir Qumm. Combo is combo. Yeah, about that.
Yeah, the combo is no longer combo, but 60 combo advantage for HimiG out the intro. Qumm with another combo reset. Only slight accuracy advantage for HimiG. He's going to see that combo advantage and squad advantage that he has right now out of the intro. With that break, Sir Qumm over-aiming both notes immediately after the break. And that score lead is just going to start going over to HimiG. Around 35k advantage now. Actually dropping quite a lot of ag, but Sir Qumm breaking again. Both players finding a big combo reset. Now the accuracy on the side of Sir Qumm. And as we go on, we'll start to see that score lead diminish very, very slightly, because both of these players are able to improve their accuracy. But accuracy being this low means that the amount of score you can get from improving accuracy just increases. But Sir Qumm breaking again, and there goes that advantage. The score might go over. HimiG finding a break. That score is now going to go over to Sir Qumm. Now up 4% accuracy, 5% accuracy. Now HimiG finding another break, and that score lead that he has is dissolving. You can see a little bit of frustration there. Short break, he can see that he does still have a little bit of a cushion, but now that cushion is all but gone. Now Sir Qumm in the driver's seat, 88% accuracy, 8% ag and big combo. HimiG finding another break, and into the end Sir Qumm finding a combo reset, but that is a 40k score deficit that HimiG has to make up, which I don't think he can. Sir Qumm getting slow slided, but all too late. I don't think there's enough time or accuracy to be gained for HimiG to be able to bring this back. That would be another conversion for Sir Qumm, getting his one on the board. A little bit scary there, I will not lie.
Yeah. Both players, trading misses now into the real hard section of this map. Chain misses, in fact. It's just obviously HimiG started off with a good act, hitting them on time. But the moment the rhythm complexity gets hard, he drops all the way down to 78%. And Sir Qumm basically managed to hover around 88, around 84. And good recovery combo during the first and second diff spike as well. 175 combo in that section. Overall performing marginally better than HimiG, netting him that Hard Rock 2 points. Well, I was expecting more, but then I guess, this map is very overtuned, as I was saying. So yeah, gimmick, understandable. Quite a crazy outcome though. 17 misses from Sir Qumm and 16 from him.
Now, next pick in the ballpark of HimiG. That's quite a lot of options, honestly. And seeing as Sir Qumm decided to ban out the tapping and the hidden gimmick, there's always the chance that Himi could tap into that hidden advantage that he has, like we saw on the Fremont 2 picking the hidden over the Hard Rock. And now immediately going into the gimmick pick, if you're gonna suck together. A little bit of a sus quote, but it's pretty apt for this situation. No 1-6.
Rotate object by 180 degrees and start sucking, bro. You're not gonna say anything, bro? Like, come on, bro.
No, I'm leaving you on to dry, man.
Okay. I see how it is. But yeah, No Mod Sinks, one of my favorite maps. I cannot believe someone's actually picking into this. Ali Project, it's been like 2 decades since they've really hit the homepage. But yeah. Hello, Majestic Orca. Unfortunate loss against Zexblue. Saw the scoreline, not quite the VOD though. But basically, what you do in this scenario, right? I'm rooting for the one that didn't send me to losers bracket. I mean, yeah, I think you can just root for the better performer here. You know, enjoy the game, just appreciate the play and not just the score.
What I used to do was root for the person who beat me, so that if they win, it's like, you know, valid. It's like whatever.
Oh,
I
true.
lost with the person who wins.
True. So it's just like, oh, literally. I'm not gonna go into details, but one of the CS tournaments I've entered, right? We got eliminated by what became the champion of that entire league. So I'm just saying, like, they were the champs. You know, it's just bad seeds. That's what I'm saying. Bad seeds.
Going into the intro of this map, both players 50% accuracy. HimiG a little bit ahead by barely. Both players not even at 3,000 score. This is looking a little bit grim, I will not lie. HimiG with a very big accuracy advantage, but starting to build up that combo now. But accuracy being so low at the beginning of the map means you get basically 0 score. And you can see it now. HimiG only now getting to 7k score at 70% accuracy. Qumm is just not having a splendid time either. This AR 8.5 no mod is very, very difficult to stay on the ball with. Finally reaching 60% accuracy. Getting a combo reset. Both players combo resetting now. But a very, very big advantage now with the side of HimiG. Qumm getting a little bit of combo advantage, but unless he brings that accuracy up, and there goes the combo reset at the first quarter of the map. 15k score on the side of HimiG and 6k for Qumm. This is
banger.
This is a map.
Banger, bro. It has low-key more fire than Division 6. Division Legends. No Mod 6. It has ult, it has a bit of snap, it has that low AR element, it has that back and forth. And it's not even that complex in reading, it's just very mechanical. And the rhythm, HimiG obviously performing so much better overall, 14% more AC and winning by 14,000 score. It's not a lot, right, under the microscope. But if you just look at it as a whole, yeah, Qumm sitting on 10,000 score right now. A single spinner can basically double his score, and HimiG is doing a good job at doing the low BPM out, hitting them too fast and too slow at times, dropping out on his huge combo. But Qumm at the same time unable to build up anything significant.
Yeah, and I mean, even if we get into the ending now, with the last third of the map left, you know, HimiG now up with 100 combo, gonna get that combo reset alongside Qumm, but at this point it doesn't really matter because that accuracy is just such a big gap, and not just that, the amount of score that you genuinely can get when your accuracy is this low is very, very, very limited. And considering the fact that neither player are extremely comfortable at comboing either, we're gonna see some really, really low max scores coming out from both of them. But in like the grand scheme of things and in the comparison, it's just a world of difference, you know. So HimiG over doubles Qumm's score, despite the fact that Qumm might have equal, if not a higher max combo. It is just an accuracy battle. And HimiG is running away with it into the last quarter of the map.
Oh yes. Like the low-key fire map if you DT this, no?
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah. The triples, the swing triples, the triple pause triple pattern. and then into this amazing flow section, a little bit of cuts. You really just have to vibe to the music. It's not a reading game, it's a rhythm game.
To the ending of the map, still comfortably over double Qumm score. 50k, 73% accuracy. Not exactly the prettiest score, but a score nonetheless that will get that point on the board. Convert this pick over. HimiG now tying up 2-2 as we go into the 5th pick of the match.
Oh, making a best of 13 into a best of 9 now. Scratch that, you know. We are playing a BO9. HimiG, of course. C rank. Yeah. You know, not much, but a humble 61,000 score. Qumm's a little bit sad, 28,000 score. Actually, a good score from Nemesis. I mean, yeah, I wonder what my local. I think my local was a little bit better than that. At least 3 digits. Sorry, it's not 3 digits, 6 digit score. I don't know. It's either you can or can't.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's not just a reading thing; it's also the mechanics thing, and mechanics combined with the reading is something we only really see once we get up there with the, you know, players who have a lot more playtime. And while Himi does have a lot of playtime, it's just an element of skill push that you kind of learn, you know, mixing the reading with the mechanic playing. And so, some of the only few players that we see that truly have, like, you know, mastery over that is people like Hindboy, Hearts, Wild, who can combine that reading with mechanical skill, which is really difficult to do. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's a good metaphor there. Where obviously these kind of maps are not readily found, readily available. It's not every day you're just gonna stumble upon a randomly generated No More 6, you know. But how do people get so good at No More 6? Well, what they do is they grind aim, they grind tapping, they grind aim, reading, you know. Maps that specializes in these 3 skill sets, and eventually, when you need them, they overlap, and then you just set a good score because you pushed those skill levels so far already. It's like when you're doing a character creating an RPG, bro. You want health, you want speed, you want strength, you want everything. But obviously, you're gonna specialize into a class, whether it's like a assassin or a bro, what's that class? I was a paladin. You know, I was spec'ing into a paladin last time I was playing D&D. And obviously, I had high defense, high health, but my mobility is not as good as a assassin or a thief. And we do different checks. We have different pros and cons. It's just and then once you fight in a 1v1, it becomes a, you know, obviously roll of the die. You have to just get through those checks, but you also have to use the terrain. You have to use this map pool. You have to outskill your opponent in some way, shape, or form, utilizing your advantages. And yeah, Qumm deciding to go for DT1 now. That is where his advantages lie. Scoring out on his 3rd point. We're looking to seek for his 3rd point.
You know, DT1 kind of a little bit of a pick that I could see both of these players, you know, opting in for. And I mean, like I said earlier, HimiG FCing the previous DT1 in his last match against Lex. So we could be in for a really close battle on this map, depending on how comfortable people are, or how comfortable these two are specifically. Considering, you know, it's kind of more traditional aim, but more of that consistency check on that aim. We shall see.
2 major diff sparks of flow amongst conventional aim. So maybe the adaptability to change aiming style, or really just react to what the map has to offer. High AR 9.9, high BPM 216, CS4 OD 9.8. So far, so good from both players, remaining calm and collected, not too much shake to be found on the cursors. Both players FCing with 95, relatively high AC. No mistakes yet, but now Qumm hitting a little bit early, dropping a few more hundreds than HimiG. But yeah, HimiG also dropping a few hundreds of his own, hitting late. That's 1/3 of the map now. 300 combo for both. 800 or so to go.
Yeah, and I mean, still holding 95 on HimiG, 95.9 on Qumm. Basically dead even right now. That score lead is only moving when accuracy changes. And HimiG dropping a couple hundreds there is going to bring that score lead slightly over to the side of Qumm, but both players still holding 500 combo deep at the halfway point. The score lead is on the side of Qumm, and Qumm finding a big combo reset, and that is going to bring that over to the side of HimiG with absolutely no delay. And with those misses come ag drops from Qumm, and his score decreasing ever so slightly. HimiG breaking, but trading out that break immediately is Qumm. You can see the nerves in their aim, but that score lead, that 45k, is going to add a lot. And even though HimiG is down accuracy going into the last start of the map, that extra cushion is going to give him a lot of leeway, so long as he can hold on to some kind of combo going into this ending.
Yeah, again, some free combo. The major diff spike was right at the beginning, right at the middle of the map, where Qumm found a miss. HimiG later breaking just before the slow slider. Obviously, Qumm still has that, half a percentage AC, 1% AC benefit, but 44,000 when it's both player finds a miss. I just don't know anymore. There just isn't. Yeah, I don't think so. This is actually will be our first breakpoint in favor of HimiG, or
both players finding another combo reset into that ending, and that score lead that HimiG built up protected him so much from that accuracy disparity. You can see that score went over towards the ending because of that accuracy that Qumm had, but because of that 45k overflow score that HimiG built up during that combo section, it was enough to keep the score at bay, securing him the first breakpoint, 3-2 against Qumm, going into his next pick.
Yeah, accuracy matters, not just combo, but definitely HimiG's 100 combo more through the diff spike, mind you. That was a beautiful performance of consistency, adaptability. Fair points, HimiG here. And Qumm, not even a bad pick, losing by only 20,000. A little bit shaky towards the middle half. But hey, this is still a best of 9. First point went to HimiG. Think about it. However, HimiG's next pick can be HD, can be one of the free mods, or can continue with the DT path. Or no mod 1. I mean, why not, guys? Why not?
I mean, at this point, HimiG is just gambling for the love of the game. He already got the breakpoints. He could play it safe, but no. He just wants to keep going, keep pulling the slots, see if he can get that 777, and going straight back into, in a way, more up in the air pick from DT1 now, straight into no mod 1. More aim required, more consistency required.
What we said earlier about DT1, the same can be said here, except slightly lower AR, slightly higher CS, or lower CS rather, and just more overall aim intensive. The objects are placed further across than the DT1 counterpart, but they obviously have more time to react and more time to travel between objects. So, will we see the gold, 777 double points for HimiG, or will we see the double breakpoints going to, favoring Qumm, evening out the scoreline? I don't know. I would certainly like SAOT to FC here as well. I think the true 777 true jackpot is the double FC winning by act. We've yet to see that. We haven't seen that yet.
I mean, the opportunities for such a situation to happen are running slim because the star rating is increasing. Everyone's finding the maps are more difficult, and as a result, FCs will become more and more scarce. You've only seen a couple, and Qumm immediately dropping combo and accuracy out of the intro, while HimiG still holding onto an SS, dropping 200s, actually up to 100 combo. I think one of those breaks from Qumm might have been a Bancho break, and then HimiG follows it up by trading out that break, now giving a 90 combo advantage over to Qumm, but holding onto a pretty significant 3% accuracy lead, down to 2% now, but still decent enough to give him a little bit of advantage coming out of the intro because of that better accuracy. But now the score's going to start going over to Qumm if he continues to hold on to this combo. HimiG building up that accuracy up to 97% now, and Qumm breaking on those jumps. That advantage that HimiG was holding with that accuracy, he is going to let that score just massively inflate on his favor. Both players finding a combo reset, but either which way, that score is going to stay in advantage for HimiG. Both players breaking on that burst. HimiG and Qumm not able to hold it throughout this div spike. Both players finding it really difficult. But again, accuracy advantage to HimiG out of the first start of the map. Looking like a repeat of last map.
Yeah, it's just the jumps, man, catching both players off guard, but that accuracy, that just slight advantage of consistency, you know, that narrow comfortability shown in the cursor movement, shown in the way HimiG is tapping and holding accuracy. Even these bursts, man. Okay, obviously, both players just missed right there, but overall, so much more comfortable from HimiG in comparison to Qumm. And finally, for once, the players are hitting the jump patterns, but it might be too late. I don't know. 91% act for Qumm, 50,000 score behind HimiG. That high act score gap for Qumm to climb over. Both players spinning around the same score as well. Little bit of a free combo section. There will be one more div spike. If HimiG breaks there will be a good chance for Qumm to take. It all comes down to who survives. And yeah, I mean, bro, like, heck it out.
An unfortunate break from Qumm at the last quarter of the map. And, you know, HimiG holding on to that 200 combo, that 40k score gap is still there. HimiG would have to basically fall apart this entire outro section in this last div spike, and Qumm would have to hit absolutely everything, but he doesn't. HimiG hitting the jumps up to 300 combos, still going strong. Qumm struggling to hold on. His accuracy has improved, slightly catching up to HimiG, but just not enough. That score gap is increasing to 70,000, and it goes up and up. Qumm finding another combo reset. HimiG hitting the entire outro, missing on the last 2 mils of that burst, still hitting the jumps, finding one more break, but that is good enough. A really, really good score from HimiG, securing 2 points in a row off that breakpoint, and now up 4-2. Next pick going to Qumm. And I mean, look at the difference in, well, the accuracy was actually pretty close. It was just a miscount gap on the side of Qumm.
Well, wait, yeah, what? Wait. I can't do math right. Okay, it's almost like 1.5, 2% difference actually. HimiG almost at 95, Qumm at low 93. Definitely factored by a lot of those miscounts, factored by those, I think, just purely off miscounts actually. But yeah, 42 now in favor of HimiG. I pray we get to tiebreaker so it can be 6-7. 6-7.
Next pick up was Qumm. I think he has the option to get into some of the more difficult stuff, if he wants to take that risk, he does have the option for the DTs or the Fremonts, but the Fremonts are a little bit dangerous as well, considering HimiG's comfort on those hiddens. And there's still 2 hiddens on the board and 2 Hard Rocks and 2 DTs. And because I'm opting for the Hard Rock one.
The funnest map in this pool, hands down, hands down. It might not look at it, look like it, but once you play the Hard Rock, oh my days, you cannot stop playing. 176 BPM, star jumps, just jumps all around, test your aim very well. Obviously CS 5.2, AR10, OD10, length of 3 minutes 04, star rating around like 6.1, 6.2 as well. And of course our vocal from Hoshi Machi Suise, collaboration with the Midnight Grand Orchestra.
Yeah, I mean, amateur maps known for how fun they are to play, but also throwing just a little bit of mechanics. And we'll be seeing that going into the map. 3 minutes 4 seconds train time, 176 ppm, CS 5.2, AR10, OD10. Not too high SR, but yeah, getting right into it. A little bit of ag drop from both players out of the intro, both at around 70%. Fuji dropping a little bit more 100s here and there, but both players stabilizing now. 87, 88, 89% accuracy, still holding combo, 100 combo deep. Qumm with a slight ag advantage now, with a 1000 score advantage, but now that diminishes and goes over, dropping a couple hundreds. Both players not able to hold on to the best accuracy, and that score lead is just going in between them now. Both players still holding on to the strong combo, 250 combo deep, going into the second quarter of the map. Still holding, both players hitting these linear jumps and hitting those sliders, continuing to hold that combo. 300 combo still growing, 350 combo still growing. 2% accuracy advantage for second, but breaking on those sliders, and that is going to give a big advantage over to HimiG as we get into the second third of the map.
I mean, for so long, both players fighting for that 89-88% accuracy, and Qumm will unfortunately win the accuracy battle but lose the combo battle, dropping first on the sliders. But HimiG finally finding a mistake at the halfway mark as well. The map is, quite consistent, and yeah, we see these sliders. It's so tricky to hit. You kind of have to slow down just momentarily to hit that object, and then immediately speed back up. Yeah, look at that. Qumm struggling to hit these plethoras of sliders, and HimiG doing a good job on comboing, maintaining his 26,000 score advantage. And onto the last 1/3. I think there might just be one more jump section. Still slider heavy. Yeah, here we go. Woo! HimiG now breaking at the outros, and Qumm also. I mean, bittersweet.
Yeah, not much you can do going into the last quarter now. Still that score advantage over to HimiG. Both players still holding. I think there was a bancho miss from HimiG on one of the sliders. Qumm breaking again. That accuracy advantage could have carried him into this ending if he held onto the combo, but those sliders are just too much. He finds more and more misses on them. HimiG running away. Second breakpoints in a row, 3 points in a row now. Up 5-2, going into his own pick, which could spell match point already. And I mean, it's only been 7 maps thus far. And yeah, 335k score from HimiG. Pretty decent 4 miss on his side, but 2 miss from Qumm, just showing how much those sliders were impacting, his ability to play that map. Having so many combo breaks, but only 2 misses. Just unfortunate.
The slider breaks were crucial. They were kind of deadly. Losing once again by such a small margin. Mere 31,000 score. And also, I dropped my... I spilled water earlier. I was not reacting to the gameplay. I literally just spilled water on my desk. So like come on, GG. Happens a bit too often when I'm moving around funny on my chair. My knees get on the desk. Don't question. Anyway, good night, Dragon. The major maps got picked. We got Ali Project. We got Midnight Grand Orchestra. That's basically all the bangers. Yeah. And it's just unfortunate. So Qumm, losing by 3 points now. All of a sudden, HimiG able to potentially put himself onto match point. Ooh. Players discussing about free mod 1 potential. Isa Sumibito. Yeah, the map that I saw Lex and Mike Jason's play to finish it off with. The one I actually didn't really pay attention to. This better be flashlight? Nah, no. If I see one more flashlight, I might find the players and maybe, just maybe, kiss them on the forehead and pat them on the shoulder and say good job. I'll never do any harm. I have to hold myself back there. Important thing is, I will find you. And you don't want me to find you. So yeah, a little bit upset still from Alexa's performance earlier today. However, this is another 1 pick, free mod 1. Maybe Qumm Hard Rock, HimiG HD. In fact, HimiG 100% HD. I just don't know what mod Qumm will go here. And we will find out soon. 185 BPM, 4 minutes 03 in length. Star rating of 5.71. AR9, the 8.8 CS 8 without modification. And yeah, Qumm going hard rock, HimiG sticking to the good old HD. Ooh, I pray for Qumm. Not the most stable recently on hard rock, being losing on every time he chooses hard rock, even on hard rock 2. Wait, did he win on hard rock 2? No, I can't remember. It wasn't the best performance either. And right off the gate, Qumm suffering on that accuracy disadvantage, but soon stabilizes at around 94 BP, 94 accuracy. HimiG still FCing, hitting these slow sections. And yeah, another early score possession for HimiG, always dominating throughout the scoreline. Very seldom we see Qumm in possession. It just shows he's always catching up. He's always behind HimiG's glimmer. Unable to quite actualize that scoreline. And both players do find misses on that slowdown section. Qumm trying to combo on the jumps, not quite finding anything as well. Now Qumm back to B rank accuracy with no combo. HimiG HD gaming still maintaining 93% ag, a little bit of an open stream section, but all is good on CS 3.8. One light miss converts to 3 chambers from Qumm. It's just bleak to look at. Bit unfortunate that Qumm is not playing his best A game, even on hard rock. I'll read the streams on this map. They are funky. They are designed to be. That's what kind of free mods are. Because we give the players the liberty to choose mods. It's more like, it's not pick your preference. It's more like pick your poison. So yeah, these funkiness doesn't come in the normal Hard Rock one, doesn't come in the normal HD ones, and this is where you will find them. And if you excel at them, if you excel at these more generalistic aim, then sure, you win by default. Just like how HimiG is doing right now. Obviously, he chain missed on that cut stream, but Qumm is so far behind. There's so little he can do. Not even exceeding 100,000 points now. Meanwhile, HimiG approaching 200,000. Straight made to lose his bracket with the HR match when we played this at 11 PM. Maybe, I don't know. Oh yeah, so Qumm. Maybe Vicky tired. Ain't like missing the direction the slider was taking as well. But HimiG back on his 200 combo, back in this 220, 230,000 score, still maintaining that 93% act, never fading. And Qumm can dream, but I'm afraid this reality will hit real soon. The alarm is gonna ring, and hey, it is literally February 23rd, 3:12. Cinderella dream is over. Qumm will move to the losers bracket sooner or later. Dare I say? It's just sad. HimiG is doing so well. Very one-sided. Trauma bond. Good morning. Good morning. Look at that. 23rd of February 2026. 3:12. Even on my laser client. But yeah, one map. Exactly one map away. HimiG victory. Qumm needing to win on his own and win on 2 breakpoints to even think about tiebreak. Yes, DT3 is banned. But yeah, I don't know. Cinderella dream, past 12 o'clock. Will Qumm wake up from this nightmare? You know, or is he going to wake up into reality and realizing, oopsie, I truly lost? Because he's kind of having a lackluster performance right now. It's really a nightmare. Kura. Kura is crazy. Okay.
Ooh, I'm back just in time.
Don't know what the thought process is though. Welcome back. Are you enjoying the 23rd of February yet?
Yes, indeed.
Well done.
A banger.
It's a banger day, am I right? Already feeling so fresh, you know, so hopeful for what is to come.
So low cortisol, completely locked in. I don't think I'd ever mogged this hard. So,
yeah.
Done.
Yeah, ops be crying. In fact, no, there are no ops. I have no ops. You know.
I have no enemies.
Qumm picking T4 Teo. Good old-fashioned pick. Well, good old-fashioned song. Not quite. In fact, I've never seen Teo on DT. It is 278 BPM bursts at AR 9.9. And again, I have to remind you, HimiG 1 away from winning.
I'm coming out in 90 point now. First quarter of the map already gone. 2 minutes drain time with DT. A really short map. This combo and accuracy is going to matter so much more. Both players basically equal in accuracy right now, but 200 combo strong for HimiG, still FCing out the intro. Qumm is not able to hold it together, and you can see that just by the score, that 55-60k score and growing. HimiG is still FCing out the first third of the map, and now both players' accuracy is still equal. Qumm starting to build a combo now. up to 100, 400 combo deep on HimiG, continuing to hold throughout this entire difficult aim section. And he continues to hold up to 500 combo at the halfway point, continuing to hold. Second finds a break, and dude, this just might be it. I think this might be it. I think that breakpoint that HimiG scored is just going to carry him all the way down to winning this match, continuing to FC 600 combo deep.
Oh!
And the end, he misses on the burst immediately after the spinner.
I mean, literal demon mode activation. We are past 12 now. Parental guidance dismissed. I'm on my own now, mom. HimiG, just, he FC'd almost exceeding half the map, doubling Qumm's score. Like, what the hell? I don't care if both players are suffering in terms of accuracy. Just combo alone, the finger control required, the discipline, the aim on this AR 9.9 DT4 is just special. And I'm not even mad that HimiG will be taking this dub in this fashion. I'm not even mad that Qumm is playing poorly today. It is like, bro, if HimiG showed me something that I was not expecting. I was questioning, ooh, this DT4 pick might be iffy, but fuck it. HimiG is the GOAT. 370,700 score. GG, well played. HimiG, more like him.
True.
More like HimiG, bro. Check out him on Instagram.
And I mean, this is fulfilling the prophecy so far. Div 1 and Legends first place seed are going into Grand Finals weekend on the winners bracket, kind of cementing themselves as the best tournament players in their respective brackets. And it's just not particularly close. We've seen extremely dominant performances from both of them, and not just in their own picks, but just dominance against their opponents. 7-2 up in finals weekend is an insane score gap, considering that Qumm was ranked 3 in the qualifiers. And seeing a gap like this is just absurd. Well played, nevertheless, to both players. HimiG will go on to the Grand Finals winner bracket side. Qumm will be going to the lower bracket, facing off in the lower bracket Grand Finals against whoever is to come in the following matches.
Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us so late into the night. See you guys maybe tomorrow and this Grand Finals weekend. The epitome. Goodbye.